Okay, this is rationalizing a denominator when your denominator is a binomial. So this is different than yesterday because yesterday we just had something like, let's say, 2 over radical 3, where when you see a regular square root on the bottom, you just multiply top and bottom by the root that you see. So that would be 2 radical 3 over 3. When it's a binomial, what we need to do is rely back on our knowledge of conjugates. So anytime we multiply a binomial by its conjugate, all the messy stuff cancels out and we're left with just a regular whole number. So that's what we're going to do here. The conjugate of 4 plus radical 5 is, of course, 4 minus radical 5. Conjugate just means that you switch the plus or minus sign that's in between the two terms of your binomial. So I'm going to do that to the top and bottom. Okay, so on the top, I've got 20 minus 5 radical 5. Okay, and on the bottom, I've got 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times negative radical 5 is minus 4 radical 5. Radical 5 times 4 is plus 4 radical 5. And radical 5 times negative radical 5, a positive times negative is a negative. Radical 5 times radical 5 is 5. So notice that these two terms in the middle here will cancel. 16 minus 5 is 11. And I'm done. Now, again, don't be scared if there's more than one radical down here. This is a binomial. In order to rationalize this denominator, you'll need to use the conjugate. So again, if that was a minus, we would switch it to plus. This is currently a plus. So I'm going to multiply by radical 3 minus 2 radical 5 on top and bottom. On the top, I've got 3 radical 3 minus 6 radical 5. This 3 is an outside number, so it only multiplies the outside number of 2. It does not affect the numbers that are inside the radicals, the 3 and the 5. My denominator now is a FOIL problem. Radical 3 times radical 3 is 3. Radical 3 times negative 2 radical 5 is negative 2 radical 15. Since the 3 is under the radical, it only affects the 5 that's under the radical. 2 radical 5 times 3 is positive 2 radical 15. And 2 radical 5 times negative 2 radical 5, a positive times a negative is a negative. Outside 2 times 2 is 4. Inside 5 times 5 is 25. Now, radical 25 is, of course, 5. So this is really 4 times 5, which is minus 20. So here these terms cancel like always. 3 minus 20 is negative 17. Okay, that's all the extra you'll need for today.